know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something
you seeing blitzing like that, brother?
Talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
He's got it, Mekenberg. Turns it on in midfield. And he breaks into the open.
Let's eat.
Out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up
the better the Carolinas.
Got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens.
I know y'all offense ain't nothing to play with, though. I play with North Carolina a lot, though. A lot of people don't. I don't understand why people don't play with North Carolina and South Carolina. They actually a sleepy team. Like they really, to do some stuff to you.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Oh, come on.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back.
Oh, it's touchdown, bro. No, fuck no.
Because they're just so dynamic.
Hey. That's not a touchdown. I was in there. I'm kind of challenge there, bro. Man, I'm challenging that, brother. I don't care if I lose yards or whatever, because that was a touchdown.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Gamecocks have
He said, I don't know how they let that ball come through there like that.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, running back gets to give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Omarion Hampton, he got drafted in the first round too, didn't he?
Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game
Ooh, I forgot who picked him up.
These small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Yes.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up.
It's a difference, man. It's the difference between North and South. When you go down South, that's when them boys get bigger. North is okay. We're South Carolina, original South.
They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Throws to the tight end. And the end Incomplete pass. They roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Snake
First half
eyes.
being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecock.
My bad, bro. I should let you keep smoking get blunt, bro. I ain't mean to fuck you up like that, bro. My bad, man.
Running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look
No, don't.
right now.
The 18 unit on the field.
He said, "Well, I'm playing. I can't figure this shit out."
Onto this lead.
What you mean, bro? I be playing regular, bro. Just be doing the regular plays.
Finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
Okay.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team.
Alright,
to get the return man down to the ground.
Yeah. Cause you think, cause most of the time most people would think, yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the primary. The primary, you can't do that because that's the everybody gonna go to. You feel me?
This has been a slow start, is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Oh, shit. I like that.
Firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Criswell. Oh, they really could have used that pass.
That's great.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He finds his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
It's hard to have success success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Looking to pass. It's Criswell. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This is going all in. Goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Fires to the right.
He dropped it.
Incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target.
And that ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
That's a good play, good play, good play.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Criswell. Moving out of the pocket. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
I think the defense just lost track of where the tight end was. He was running his route to the outside. Nobody there. I think the DBs got occupied by some clear-out routes, so the offense will take it and keep the drive alive.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They've yet to convert on 4th down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. Got it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that went nowhere fast. And 1st down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Criswell. A shot toward the end zone.
Good play. Good fucking play. I thought I had it in. I thought I had a little pick on there.
It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of
that was a hell of a play, bro.
Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you probably would have been like, yeah, bro, let's run it back to it in a different game. But you stick to it.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some. Just plowing down the field. Oh, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Good play. That was a good play. You bust through there. Yeah.
Cherry on the Sunday is you get the big
and he fumbled. Make a big play. Bang! My man came. Linebacker came in there. Bang! Hit that man hard. Now you on his ass.
Better field position for this offense.
Real good play.
They'll give it to the back.
That's how you do it.
Contact. He showed it.
That's how you do it. Bang!
Power, and he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
He said you do the same formation. You said I'll be having the same formation?
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecock. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in full control of this game, guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a
I saw that. I'm like, he pressing me? Let me kick one.
Far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play.
Yeah.
You got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
I said, this is a one-on-one ball right here.
And with
I know my man had the speed.
the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Fair catch, called for and made.
Shit, Kirby is trash. Hey, yo, I mean, hey, did you hear about the Inside NBA?
North Carolina has it
ESPN
back.
picked them up.
So pleased to send the offense back out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and
I gotta see that too.
making the big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
How he take it from you though?
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Going up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And they tacked on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, Dave. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it down the right side. He's off to the races.
Ooh.
Past the 10.
Yes, try. I can't even get to him.
Touchdown, UNC!
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's
Good
what
flag,
QBs
good
are
flag.
studying and reading, and he drops back.
Way to fight back though.
He sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post. Pushes the ball down the field for the big play. Got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They're setting up the screen. Shakes off the tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Same formation.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Trying play action. Unloads it left.
Fuck.
Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd down coming up. The play action fake. They're bringing heat.
Damn, I thought I got rid of that ball.
That pass is in.
Huh?
They might be fortunate. It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, he wants it all.
Oh my God, what a flag there, Rev, please! He had that bitch in his hand, Rev, no!
Huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
He had that, Rev.
Receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the
He had that,
knocking
Rev.
ball loose?
No,
I don't know
Rev.
if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Come on,
It's
bro.
incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Fires to the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Here we go. Do this show.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 35, North Carolina 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. To the air, it's Criswell. Flushed out of the pocket. He caught it.
Good play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Getting some heat.
What the fuck, bro? This is bullshit.
For a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down.
Let's go. You challenging that?
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. The depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch,
you challenged that,
a fresh set of downs.
He was in there. He was in there, He was in there, He was in there, He was in there.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Damn,
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
No.
With the lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Hands it off. Not a whole lot of progress.
Trying to take my boy legs out. How you hit hard like that?
Offense too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down.
How you hit hard like that though?
They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here. QB's hands quickly.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. On the move to his left. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
It's complete.
let's go!
Breaks the tackle.
Well, you see?
And another big game for this offense.
Yes, sir.
Putting explosive
Yes, sir.
explosive pass up in
No
the-
way. Yes, sir.
By the wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
Making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
They do, brother.
Passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You thought it was a pick? I placed that ball right in my player's hand.
When I was playing quarterback, I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend.
Oh my gosh.
So hard to seal
I placed that right.
when this guy's full speed ahead.
Oh my man playing around. I can't.
Going
I clipped it. I'm gonna send it to you. I clipped it. I clipped it. I clipped it. I clipped it. Yeah, nah, I did it. I'm messing with you, though. Oh, wait, baby. 38.
Was complete.
at
Hey,
the line of scrimmage.
what I'm gonna do?
That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you ought to let yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on D.
0.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And 3rd and long, everybody is.
I can't do the screen no more.
And coming after the quarterback, you try to throw screens behind those.
You
Sometimes
better
they're
bet you
very
need.
successful, but this time, defense.
Trying to do that again.
And the play went nowhere.
So you can
They
understand.
already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Oh my
And
God.
it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a
I tried it.
turn on the pick.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes a connection. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going to take a shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming to this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Oh, they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, that's crippling.
Hey, he did that.
You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
Yeah, man. He did that. He did that. It's crazy.
Quarterback will audible. Scanning the field.
No.
Dances away to buy time. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they they get him at the 32.
Second down coming up.
He said he's celebrating for the wrong reason.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means...
I was about to say, you want to be home? You want to be home, or you just want to keep playing till you get a home game? Hold on. Where you from, Georgia? You? Yeah, where you from? Mississippi. It should feel right at home right here. This another Mississippi. This a battle. It's a rivalry game.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. We've got
So who supposed to be better?
for you today, rich in pageantry
Southern.
and tradition.
So when you talk about Mississippi, if they talk about Mississippi State or they talking about Southern Mississippi?
From the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden
Whoa.
Eagles. 48 Sports College Football Restatus with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse
Or the team you got?
started.
Oh,
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get
oh, so you got the state.
Yeah. I stayed like 45 minutes.
and no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
And I gave you a home game with a home game.
On first down, here comes this offense.
I never played with this team, so if you beat me and spank me, it is what it is, brother.
Looking for space, it's Clark. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. The short hands, it's Mims. That midfield's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Golden Eagles will have it first and 10. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Booth. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So
Shut up.
Make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal.
29 Philly.
Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Grab near the marker. It's Mims. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Shut up, shut up.
You still there, brother?
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
Oh, I ain't hear you in a while.
David, they really need to
Oh, you locked in. That's what's going on.
Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Yeah, it's just the throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving. And he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's what he'd like to do.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Looking left. He makes the catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got
How he
dudes
go
all over
through
the
him?
field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense
That's
is
weird.
really on its heels. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. To the air on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
Mississippi State 0.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a game.
Hold on, OG, real quick. I got you. Hold on, real quick. All right? My fault about that. You ready?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. it's Shapen. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Number 3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Don't get nervous now.
The deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll run it. At the 45 yards away. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
Oh my God. Well, good play.
But I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll throw one to his right. Complete downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. First and 10. He's looking to throw it.
What the fuck?
Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
On second down, he'll fire. He's got the tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight end just so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, he knows to the...
And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is. But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive.
Makes the grab down the left side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And that's a first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to take a shot. Got it.
That's true.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think of it.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Rodemaker. Got him, and nobody's close. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh.
Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Southern Mississippi 21, Mississippi State 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able...
It's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss.
Man, that was cold right there. That's cold-blooded. That was cold-blooded. Yeah, that was a nice script, too.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Keeps looking downfield. Got a wide open receiver. Can anyone catch him? Huge plays. Can change the
that was nice.
And he's got it at the 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his way.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Throws for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dialed up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Try to get it on the ground. The Bulldogs brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
And first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Southern Mississippi 21, Mississippi State 14.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all
Shut up.
cylinders. They'll go to the counter play. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to...
Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
They'll throw it on first down.
Stop.
Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Turnover margin
That
always
was
goes
crazy.
such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah.
Work his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this
He thought he was trying to hit stick me.
From the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Already find a hole in that secondary. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Southern Mississippi.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Rodemaker. Unloads it downfield. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
What you want to do? You want to keep playing? You want to finish it up? All right, hold on 1 second. You want to call? We done? All right, let me see.